Hello and welcome to my little bookish corner of the internet. My name is Harriet. Today I'm going to be taking you on a short walk through the forest to stop and get a coffee and read a little bit of my current read, which is The Lost World by Michael Crichton. This is the second book in the Jurassic Park series and I believe the last. I think there's only 2 books. If there's more, then I'm definitely missing out. But as we go for a walk, I'm going to talk about my thoughts on this book at the moment and just discuss what I'm currently reading. So The Lost World by Michael Crichton follows the events of the first book, Jurassic Park, which I read at the start of the year. It is set 6 years since the secret disaster at Jurassic Park, when we believe that the dinosaurs were destroyed and the park was dismantled. Obviously, the island was closed to the public. However, at the start of this book, there are rumours that something has survived. And this book is very, very fast-paced. It gets straight into the action. There's no shying away from anything. It's quite gruesome. It's not quite as gruesome as the first book currently, but then again, I'm only 100 pages through it, so I'm not surprised. But definitely very fast-paced. It has got quite a lot of science in there. I would say it's a bit more science-heavy than the first book, but it's nothing that you can't understand. Or if you don't understand it, it's nothing that you can't skip past and not really have to know what it is about. So far, I am really enjoying it. I would say it is on par with the first book, which I absolutely adored. Usually that doesn't happen with series, so I am very grateful for that. And I haven't seen the second film ever, so I don't know what to expect, which I think is what makes it even more interesting. Obviously with the first book, I did have an inkling of what was going to go on because I had seen the film, because it is a classic and it's always recommended for people to watch it. It's always on TV around Christmas time. One of those huge Hollywood blockbusters, whereas I feel like the second one is not as spoken about. So yeah, I never watched it. So it's going to be really interesting to see where this book is going to go. We're following a couple of characters from the first book and then we've got some new ones as well. One of them has already died, which is quite intense. And the way that he died was relatively horrendous. But that's why I wanted to read this. I wanted to get ready for Halloween. And I know this book is going to take me into the start of October. So I'm technically starting a little bit earlier than what I was anticipating. But I'm excited to finish it before Halloween gets here so I can read some more spooky books. So overall, if you really like dinosaurs and you really like horror books, I definitely recommend picking this up. It's not too gruesome. I don't read a lot of horror myself, so it's not like I'm desensitized to it, and this isn't freaking me out too much. It's just very intense and gives you goosebumps, which is what I really want from a book. Do let me know down below if you've read this one or if you've just read the first Jurassic Park, if you've seen the films. Also let me know if it's worth watching the new films, because I watched the first new one, which is the 4th one, and it didn't enthrall me. I didn't love it, but I've heard some people say that they really do like the new trilogy, so yeah, let me know if it's worth watching. But that is everything from me today. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!